Hello everyone, my here and welcome back to not Bull, Alan Wake, Alan Wake 2. Now, I am going to do a remake of the video just to see, just to do a not just the remake of a video that I lost. So I was went on normal, but since this is kind of like a redo, I won't go to story just to just to quickly do the video like I did, like what I showed you. So I'm gonna try my best to be like, whoa, oh. I mean, and you're not gonna get those kind of reactions like I did on my first time, like I did with the second video where I got scared a lot, and I was like, holy shit, even with the gods of Asgard, like that was like my real reactions. This won't be as much, but I'll try to be like, you know, do my best. So I'm gonna do this. So let's begin, shall we? I have a save file just in case. So this is what happened.
Back to the beginning. We all come to a story with hopes and expectations, looking for an answer. Sometimes it would be better to live with that hope without ever knowing the full story.
Like I said, I'm gonna try to do like, hey, who's this guy? Blah blah blah. This, okay? Just for you guys, okay? It won't be as much.
Story, there are only victims and monsters, and the trick is not to end up as either. But trapped by the genre, we are all ripped to pieces along the way. This is not the story I hoped it would be. This is not the ending I wanted. This story will eat us alive. This story is a monster. And monsters wear many faces.
Well, here's him. So I was like, who the hell is this guy? Jeez. I was like, is this guy butt-ass naked? And I was like, oh my god, he's butt-ass naked. So this is Nightingale. We're playing as Nightingale. Yeah, Nightingale who is butt-ass naked. Oh, there's those guys. There's those are the bookers.
Already gone.
Who we talked to? That woman with the woman showing with Casey. Also, happy Halloween, everyone! It's Halloween right now. Ooh, spooky! It's very spooky and scary. Let me look through again. I have no idea where I'm going. But there's no boogie. Shit. Oh fuck! Fuck. Holy shit, hold on. Oh. Alright. Oh, fuck. Oh, that fucking scared me. Even when I still know these jump scares, it still scares me. It's still scaring me. Wake, wake, wake! Oh, son of a bitch! Wake, wake, wake. Like I said, this video is 18 plus. No, please. No, please. No. No. There. There. Yeah, here we go. Scary shit. Yes.
Where's the rest of the stuff? I need to finish this. What the fuck?
Yeah, I saw it. It's on stick! It's on stick! That's why I screamed like that. It's like, yeah, it's just a little. This is why I put it in the 18 plus video. Yeah, that's why I put 18 plus. Alan Wake 2. So here we are again. This is our.
Hey, kiddo. How are you?
I'm good, Mom. How are you?
This trip might take a little longer than I thought.
And I thought this was like this breaker.
Sorry I've been gone so much lately, Logan.
Oh my god, Mom, it's not your fault. People get all murdery. What happened?
Just work stuff.
Right. Well, Dad and I are just watching the latest episode of Night Springs here.
I was like, oh.
It's so good.
I was like, oh, it's just
No,
they're still nice breeze.
I'll let you get back
nice
to the
thing.
show. You were supposed to wait and watch with me. I love you both.
This is what happens when you go on work trips, Mom. Love you too. And say hi to Casey. Tell him to stop brooding so much.
And I was like, wait. And I was like, Casey
I will.
isn't the guy that
Bye,
that was like in like the book.
Logan thinks you should try cheering up.
Snarky kid. Wonder where she gets that from.
I was like, so this is Sam, not Sam. I was like, this is Casey, the one we. You know, he was a fictional character.
It can't be a coincidence that another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Feels like the killer's leaving us a message.
I'm glad you're on this case with me, Anderson. It's right up your alley. You should take lead. Think of me as the backup.
Okay. Any words of advice?
Nothing that would cheer anyone up.
And I forgot to mention, I did forget to mention, the person whose name is Casey,
Cauldron Lake.
you know, yeah, Sam Lake.
Time to get to work.
And that's Sam Lake right there. You know who's Sam Lake? Max Prime. D. Max Prime.
A deputy was supposed to be here to show us to the crime scene. There's the car, So where's the deputy?
So we're
Bear. I'll check out that map.
so we have return one. So also with that prologue, that was like the first chapter we completed with the prologue, and I was like, that's a really quick chapter. I hope it's not too short.
I think I hear someone. Could be our deputy.
And here's this guy.
Over here. Hey there. Agent Casey, right?
Yeah.
Sheriff Breaker said you'd be coming by to take over the case.
You're half right. Anderson?
Saga Anderson. I'll be leading this case.
Yeah.
Seems you already know my partner, Alex Casey.
Shoot. Sorry about that, ma'am. I'm Deputy Mulligan. I just figured that, you know, that,
Yeah.
Federal agents right here, Thornton. My partner, Thornton, down at the crime scene. He's not what you call the sharpest axe in the shed.
And like somebody once told me. Oh yeah, we heard everything. I was like, that's like, oh, is this like a choose to talk or something like that?
What can you tell us about the crime scene?
Yeah.
I was getting to that, Thornton. Well, we reckon there are some organs that are currently outside the victim's person when they should be, but you know, inside.
And I said, you can't just say about heart, but it's like you're saying that they also cut it up. I said that you can't say they cut up with his heart, cut up with his heart. Like you can't say like it's like too inappropriate. It's like you're saying they just cut off his entire penis. That's what I said.
Any witnesses?
Yeah, a couple out-of-towners. I wonder what they were doing sneaking around the woods at night. Not that we have anything against city folk, right, Thornton? But don't worry, Sheriff Breaker took him back to town a while ago.
And I was like, Sheriff Breaker?
I want to see the body. How do we get there?
Oh, sure, that's real simple. Just through the hole in the fence, down the hill towards the lake, around the old convenience store. You can't miss it. Everything's been closed since the area was fenced off. The store, the campground, all of it.
Mulligan, tell him I'm here waiting. I'll show him around.
They got it, Thornton.
Yeah, so anyway, so yeah. So I'm gonna say what I said.
Before we get to the crime scene, there's time to review the facts of the case so far. Make sure I'm seeing the clues clearly.
So then I go to right here. There you go. So now I can look at the map. I was like, oh, so we have a map now, so we can see whatever we have. And then that's what I was talking to myself, like, oh, we got a map now? Sweet, we don't need to use that thing.
I need to think through the facts of the case.
And this is the this is the case board.
The Mind Place. My version of the Mind Palace technique. To sift through clues and work the case. Building the Mind Place again for each case. Using each field office as a model in my head. The
So this
facts are
like-
on the board. Everything we know about the previous murders. Worth taking another look.
See, this is the case board. Like, you remember when I was showing you the second gameplay? Dark Swan scene, look here, here. Okay, no case files so far. So yeah, this is what we have. No, when we talk about. They didn't show much of the talking and stuff.
Already hard at work, Anderson. Close to cracking it.
We're
Oh,
just getting started. Let's head down the hill to the crime scene. Hey, Casey.
oh, it
You're
does
putting
not.
me in charge. Why now?
Look, Anderson, you're a better detective than I am. You've cracked cases that had the rest of us baffled. I don't want to slow you down.
Are you thinking of retiring? You know what happens to cops who say this is their last case.
Real
Yeah, but-
funny, Anderson.
I think this was like, can you take this rough? Like, yeah, I can take this job. Very funny. And then when he jumped out, I did like a, ah, ah, like he does a joke. Here's what we're doing.
Nature gives me a headache. There's too much sky.
And I was like, too much sky. Like, sky. You always see sky. I understand with the trees and all, but sky, like what? Like, what the hell, man?
Not a bad place to get murdered.
If getting back to nature is your thing.
And also, I felt like this case. This feels like I'm watching like a.
Damn.
I'm
Should have
like
brought an umbrella.
I like the rain. The only thing around here that feels like home.
You think the local law had the sense to put up a tarp?
If they did, next coffee's on me.
So anyway, and I said to myself, and I also said, it feels like I'm watching either CSI or Chicago PD or Law and Order. Those kind of cop shows. Okay. You know, here's
Deputy
him.
Thornton, I take it.
That's me, at your service, ready to get this case solved. Now the body's behind the store. Come on, I'll show you.
Alright, you don't need to share me. I know where it's at. I've been here before.
So, FBI, huh? That's so cool. Hunting down psycho serial
You know.
killers.
And I was like, oh, here's the body. And I was like, is it still there? And I saw it, and I was like, oh, yeah, come on! Like I did last time. So I'm going to just go right here. Just don't look.
Now this is the scene of the crime. We found him on the table. Now he didn't touch nothing, you know, procedures and stuff.
Thanks, Deputy.
No tarp. You owe me a coffee.
Okay,
Yeah.
let's start by examining our guest of honor. Does this fit the MO of the previous murders? Body is positioned on the table. Ritualistic. Another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Coincidence?
I think not. Okay, getting is not showing the
Inside
area.
stab wound. Chest cut open. Heart removed. Bruising on the wrist from the cargo straps holding him down. The killer left the heart right next to the body.
Then I do like this.
Heart removed from chest, strapped by the wrists. Definitely matches the previous murders. But this time the heart and the straps were left behind. More clues to work with. This makes 4 murders that we know about.
Yep.
Who is our victim? Who killed him?
And
Need to
we
find
load
more
her.
clues.
That's what we're gonna do. Look for more clues. And here's like the
Multiple people were here. Multiple killers?
multiple killers. And here's drinking.
Someone was drinking beer. They spent time here. Waiting.
Yeah.
Someone left in a hurry. Knocked the tripod over. Was
I
it
get
for a
it, too.
camera? Was he killed here or brought here after? For display.
I'm gonna look for.
Any idea who the victim is?
Oh, I sure do. His name is Nightingale.
And I was like-
He was FBI. He came to town about...
And I was like,
13 years
Nightingale?
ago.
That's
I haven't
Nightingale?
heard a word about him since.
I was like,
Until now.
Nightingale. Robert Nightingale?
Yeah, Nightingale.
Yes, you probably knew him. Brothers in arms. Oh, and sisters.
I was like, Nightingale? That ain't Nightingale! Nightingale's more douchey than before. Nightingale's more douchey.
So you knew our victim?
Well, I didn't recognize him in his current state. But yeah, I ran into him a few times at Quantico. Never worked any cases together. After his partner got killed in the field, he went off the deep end. Got the boot pretty quick after that.
Yeah. Like, I was like, Nightingale? The douchebag FBI who has a grudge against Wake? I was like, I thought he was killed by the darkness. I was like, you remember in episode 5 where Nightingale got killed. So I'm surprised he was still alive.
So what happened to Nightingale after the Bureau let him go?
I only know the rumors. Depression led to booze, booze led to paranoia. He got some wild ideas in his head, chased ghosts until he fell off the map. Guess he ended up here.
I bet there's more to that story.
But no happy ending.
Nightingale went missing 13 years ago, 2010.
The same as all the other victims.
Certainly fits the pattern. Makes me wonder what was going on that year.
Probably something this town wants to forget.
Yep. So, like,
Robert Nightingale, ex-FBI, came to Bright Falls 13 years ago.
I was like, oh yeah, because yeah, like here, see, this is where we get our first, this, their charm bracelet, flashlight.
Large amount of blood on the table. The victim died here.
I think that's everything.
Boot prints indicating multiple killers. Quite the party.
Yeah, right, boom, boom.
They planned for the murder to happen here, passing the time with equipment ready. They were waiting for him. But why Nightingale? He's been missing for 13 years. Why here? Why now?
I was also thinking like he probably escaped from the darkness.
Profiling. Get into the subject's head. See what they saw. Feel what they felt. Use whatever I know about them to guide my intuition to a revelation.
Yeah, so here we go. This is their profiling.
If only the rest of the Bureau knew what a softy Casey is.
I was like, is that it's happy birthday. Happy birthday, Logan.
Miss you, kiddo.
There's
I'll be home soon.
There's Logan. You know, we got here.
Mom may be gone, but whenever I read this, I feel like she's still here.
Yep, and then we go here.
My first ever prank on Casey. A true classic.
Yeah, true classic. Then we went over here, get this one. It was supposed to say something. This is where we go to manuscript, our TV, the radio.
This mug always cheers me up.
Yep, and here's Nightingale.
Agent Nightingale
So here we
has
go.
been MIA for 13 years. How did he end up here?
Up from the lake that's not a lake. It's dark. He was there too. You are not allowed in the lake until he says otherwise.
Robert Nightingale came from the lake before his murder.
Yeah.
Nightingale was chosen as the victim. Why?
Flip the switch. It goes click. Lights are off. But somebody's home. Somebody's home.
This wasn't some random act of violence. This was a ritual. And Nightingale a component. They didn't see him as a person. More like a container for something.
Because I was like, because he probably has the darkness in him.
The lake is connected to Nightingale somehow. Casey, let's take a look down by the lake.
So then we go
Lead
to
the
the
way.
lake.
Sounds good. This way, right?
Right. I'm gonna go check something out. Be right back.
Got it.
Hello,
Oh.
this is Agent Anderson and Agent Casey, FBI. We'd like to come in and ask a few questions pertaining to an investigation. Nice talking to you, too.
Oh. I was like, oh, this is... So this is never... I never said this one before, and I was like getting it done. So I was like, oh. I never went to that area before.
Welcome back, Anderson. This one of your hunches, Anderson?
When he actually just said that when I was in when we were in Brain Falls, and I was like, when he did, "Welcome back, Anderson," and I forgot that her name, that's her last name. I was like, is that a Matrix? Is that a Matrix joke? Did you do a Matrix Easter egg? I said it was touching my foot. I thought it was some bug touching my foot.
Something happened at the lake.
I was
think
like,
Nightingale came up from that direction.
but I was like,
From the
no.
lake.
But then not really.
Probably looking for shelter.
Then
Safety.
in the next video when they said
They were waiting
Anderson,
for him.
When you're ready, I'd love to hear what you put together so far.
and I was
Sure.
like,
It's not
oh
that
yeah.
complicated.
I was like, oh
Nightingale
yeah.
was out in the woods alone at night, possibly nude. The killers knew he was here, ambushed him, dragged him to the campgrounds, strapped him to the table,
Oh.
cut his heart
Yeah.
out.
There she
a
is.
witch with no heart. A strange echo of Al murder.
I didn't know trees got that big.
And there is.
Creeps.
There she
You
is.
need to get out more.
There's Thomas Jane's lover
It is kind of
who wants.
creepy, though.
Ah, here it is. There's the big tree. And look at this. And guess what that is?
Tracks. Barefoot. Nightingales? They come out from under the boulder.
It makes no sense.
And look at that. What's
There's a
that?
piece of paper on the ground.
It's a manuscript. And just not a manuscript, Alan's manuscript.
A page full of text on one side. Not a printout. Written with a typewriter. Old school. Lines scratched out and edits added with a pen.
Like a manuscript.
Yeah.
Page of a story. Killer left a message.
It's for us. The text is about us. The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale. And then there was the page they found. The first step down into terrifying depths.
Reading
the words.
Yep.
These words felt like a message.
Felt like a message.
Someone knew they were here. Someone playing a game with them. An invitation. How could they not accept?
Even if they knew it would end up hurting them. Someone's been watching us.
Playing a sick game with us.
You were right.
Mm-hmm.
This is right up my alley. Nightingale came this way. Either he dropped this page, or the killers left it for us.
Alright, let's do this.
We found a page in the woods. A story about these events. What is Nightingale's role in this?
I carry his words close to my chest now. Inside, the awful truth. You must dig it out.
Something was put inside him. In his chest. I must find out what.
Yes, and then we're gonna. So this is the manuscript. So like I said, you can read it. I already read this. So you can read this if you want. If you guys want. Right here. I'm not going to do this.
Was one of their own.
I'm
FBI
gonna
Special
show you.
Agent Robert Nightingale, gone missing here 13 years ago. Now he had suddenly turned up, only to be murdered in a brutal ritual on the very day of their arrival. And then there was the page. This page, the first page that they had found, not the last. The first step down into terrifying depths. Secret truths trembling beyond the threshold. Reading the words, these words, felt like a message. Was a message. Someone knew they were here. What they were doing. Someone playing a game with them. Leading them on. An invitation. How could they not accept? The sheer audacity of this impossible mystery presented to them. Even if they knew it would end up hurting them.
This is what it was. So anyway, so.
I think he came from the lake. But his tracks make no sense. Found all I can here. Time to properly examine the body. See what I can find inside.
Casey, I think something's been put inside Nightingale's body. Let's tell the deputies to get the body to the town morgue.
Okay.
Whoever wrote that page made sure it read like a story. Like a scene from a thriller.
I hate all of it.
Mm-hmm. Like I said, I'm just putting the difficulty to story mode for now.
The text said we'd find more. I believe it.
But what's the purpose?
So I'm just going to do this story because I already played this. I don't want to do it all over again with normal. So I'm just going to do a story for now and this part. But when we go back to part 3, it's just going to be back to normal. We're going back to normal because
Events to create their own narrative to do.
I already did
What?
this and I don't want to do this all over again.
Entertain some fantasy? Projecting their desires? Are we characters or the audience? Witnesses to their design? All the above?
It's all about control. Deciding what happens to who. Don't let it drag you in.
Too late. I'm already hooked. I need the next chapter. Is that a kid's
Update.
lunchbox? An Alex Casey movie lunchbox.
This is the first one I think I've
Casey hates the endless jokes about coincidentally having the same name as a fake detective.
He hates those cheesy crime books. But he really hates the movies.
So this is the first ever this is where we get our weapons upgrade.
Finding a Casey movie lunchbox out here can't be a coincidence. Another message?
I was like, so this is like a this is also, oh, okay. This is where I found the fuse box. Yep, there's a fuse box. There's a fuse box. There's a fuse. To a witch. Well, this is not what I went to.
Did you know this entire area is inside a caldera? This whole mountain used to be an active volcano. Imagine the force it took to carve this crater out of the earth. Calderas are pretty rare, so be sure to take it in.
So, essentially, we're standing in the gaping maw of hell.
You got it. I used to love geology when I was in school. I helped Logan build a great baking soda volcano for her science fair.
Cheating on a science fair? That's almost a crime, Anderson.
I'm not gonna say no to quality time with a volcano. I mean, my daughter. Seems like a nice town so far. Murders aside. Pretty cute lodge we got set up in. Up to the task, but hopefully the sheriff will be more helpful.
Not a surprise about the deputies. Doubt they see much
Oh.
stuff this gruesome.
A lunchbox again.
Wait a
Who's
minute.
leaving these out here?
Oh, so there's a lunchbox right here. I'll probably go that back there next time. I think that's either the first lunchbox I found, or the third, or that's just the lunchbox I just found myself. Like I said, it can get easily lost in this forest area. And also I gotta get back here again. Like I said, I'm just doing it as quickly as possible. See how much time I got? I'll do it. 37 minutes. It took me this area took me exactly 4 hours to complete 3 chapters. I mean, I wish there was like a little hub. You know, like a little hub map. Yeah. Right from here. Get this thing. Oh, never seen this one. Wait, maybe I did.
Hey, Casey. What's the forest's favorite shape?
Please, Anderson. Just one case without the
A triangle.
I don't get it.
Yes, you do.
They left a lot of garbage. Not the fastidious type.
Hey, you made it back. Good. I hope you didn't get stuck in any of those big puddles. Crazy flooding down there, huh? Just like I said.
Deputy, I want the body taken back to town for a proper examination ASAP.
Well, sure. But the coroner won't be back in town for another week after Deer Fest.
Not a problem. I'll do it myself.
Oh, and Sheriff Breaker called to say he's got the bookers at the Oh Deer Diner in town. Oh, and I've got a key to the gate. It's a shortcut back to the parking lot just up the hill.
Yeah, so these are the 2 guys who are going to be fighting. We were going to be fighting.
Thanks.
You know.
Shortcut the deputy mentioned.
Sounds good.
park the car? Oh yeah, this is the one where we go to that. Oh yeah, wait, I found it.
Good to see you still in one piece, Anderson. Forest can be a dangerous place.
Yeah. Mhm. Oh yeah, this is where I found my first. Where I found my first one. Right here. The first box.
There's
The first
another
one.
lunchbox.
That's the lunchbox I found.
Can't fit the clues all together yet. Heart removed, tripod, tracks leading to a dead end.
A tripod? For a camera? To record a snuff film?
Maybe. And why take out his heart just to throw it away?
To stuff in something for us to find.
Here we are. Let's drive back to town and meet the sheriff at the diner.
So now we go to Brain Falls now. Brain Falls.
I can't get that manuscript page out of my head. I've never seen killers reach out so directly before.
Damn impressive work so far. With your technique, these hunches were moving fast.
I wasn't sure about taking a case so far from home, but I'm thrilled to be here for this mystery. Need to swing by the lodge to get anything from the field office.
When I saw those two, I was like, hey, what the
I'll pop
fuck
there
are you
anyway.
two?
I want to walk to the diner, get a feel for the town. The diner's just up the waterfront. Shouldn't keep the sheriff and our witnesses waiting.
I smell coffee.
I was like, yeah, let's just see these two guys.
Just how much coffee have you had today, Charlie? Don't know, don't care.
I was like, you know who you know who think who will love this? Alan. And I was like, you know, I gotta say this because I don't think we're gonna see it again.
I am pretty darn sure my
I was like, yeah, I said, coffee. Coffee.
Just a few more days.
Oh dear. You.
So I don't really.
I'm gonna go check something out. Be right back.
Got it.
Just want to look at this here. So we do need bolt cutters from each of the areas. We gotta go somewhere. I didn't mind. Wait, I'll say. Oh yeah. The map is around with the
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon to you too, sir.
How's it going?
So I was like, you know, I was just looking around. It was like looking around, like, I probably. We gonna go over here.
So sleepy. Just a few more days.
And I was like, this is before, I mean, I just see him, I was like, what the fuck are you doing? And I was all like, oh, this. I was like, I was like, this, like I said, this is their interrogation room. There's their interrogation room. And I was like, looking at it, like, what, you can't research it, but you can do this?
Hey there, Mr. Deer.
Like,
You remind me of a dream I had.
Like, you just pet this deer, but you can't look at that?
Hey there.
You know, it's like, whatever.
Hello.
Oh, hello.
And it is swinging cute, isn't it? Charlene, are you as comfortable as I am?
You don't think the amount of hot caffeinated beverages you've downed has anything to do with it?
I don't know what you're talking about. Ugh, I'm in hell.
Yeah.
Let me
There
guess.
is a.
The FBI. Welcome to Bright Falls. It's nice to have you here. I got you both some coffee. Oh, it's Washington's finest.
Nice to meet you, Sheriff. I'm set for coffee.
You know, I wouldn't say no to another.
I'm Agent Saga Anderson.
And it was Alan. I was
Agent
like,
Alex Casey.
Tim Breaker. And let me just say, I'm happy you two are here.
I was like,
Frankly,
oh,
we could use
it's
the
not
help.
Sarah Breaker.
Your deputies said you had a couple of witnesses here.
They made them sound like suspects.
Mulligan and Thornton are still on about that? No, the Bookers don't strike me as the murdering type, but you can decide for yourselves. They're just inside having coffee and pie to calm their nerves.
I'll see what they have to say. Casey, you compare notes with the sheriff.
Take your time.
So yeah, so I was like, leaving. I was like, hey, it's like the day after the last time. And I was like, then it got me curious. Like, I want to look at the jukebox, and guess what I saw? And I was like, that's Odin right there. That's Odin. That's like the first time we found. And I was like, I was happy because I thought this was like just the only time we could see the Easter egg. Here's the map. And I was like, let's look here. There's a key for that. And I was like, go here.
It doesn't budge.
We went to my bathroom, and I was like, this ain't the same bathroom from before. Like, where's the TV? And I was like, where's the screen that is like a TV? And I check here, it's like, oh, so this is what it looks like. And here's another deer.
Rest easy, buddy.
I think this is a trophy. I think every time, like, this is no way a coincidence. This is like, except for a trophy. Anyways, let's talk to these guys.
Excuse me. I'm Agent Saga Anderson. Are you the Bookers?
That's us. I'm Tammy, and he's Ed.
Hello, officer.
Just Saga is fine, Ed.
So, are we being charged with anything? Because if not, we'd love to get back to our hotel and decompress after what we saw. Take a bath, scream into pillows, that kind of thing.
We're not charging you. I just have a few questions. Nothing to stress about, okay?
And then we're saying,
What were you doing at Cauldron Lake last night?
I'm a writer. True crime. We're here from New York, doing some research on a famous novelist, Alan Wake, who went missing here. I was down at the lake, getting some details. Perfectly legal.
So what did you see in the woods?
This naked dude came out of the lake, and he was acting crazy, shouting weird shit at us. He must have been on something.
Unless skinny dipping at dawn is a thing around here.
Then we heard shooting. We ran into these psychos in deer masks. They were tearing into the naked guy with knives, like some kind of satanic cult. And then we bolted and called the cops.
What makes you say it was a cult?
The masks and knives aren't enough.
They were shouting, "Cult of the tree, the cult of the tree, cult of the tree." Oh, and then we found it. The whole thing was terrifying. That's all.
Good to see you.
The Bookers were at Cauldron Lake. Why?
The fence was built to hide what's there. They say the rider fell in the lake.
Private party. No trespassing.
My book has questions. Past the bolt cutters.
They broke in for the sake of Tammy's book. Nothing to do with a murder. They were telling the truth. The cult of the tree. What are the Bookers telling me?
I found their necklace. The symbol is 2 triangles.
The cult wants their spruce tree back, Tammy.
Finders keepers, Ed. My publisher will want this on the cover.
Tammy found something. A necklace belonging to one of the cultists. We're dealing with an organized group of killers. I need to know more about the Cult of the Tree if I'm going to shut them down. So you found something there, right? A necklace these cultists may have dropped.
Okay. Wow. How did you put that together?
It's evidence. You need to hand it over.
Told you not to keep that thing to me.
Oh, another thing.
This could prove to be helpful.
And I was like, that was his waitress.
Stick around town for now in case we have any more
And
questions.
I saw, it was like, oh, it's Rose!
Oh, God. Saga! Saga Anderson. As I live and breathe. I thought we'd never see you back here after that awful, awful thing happened to your baby girl. How are you? I'm sorry. Who are you? I don't know what you're talking about. It's me, silly. Rose. You know me.
I don't think I do. And what horrible thing happened to my baby girl?
She drowned. Your daughter. That's so weird you don't remember.
How do you know I have a daughter?
Oh, I know what this is. You're blocking out your traumatic memories. Happens on TV all the time.
No. You're mistaking me for someone else.
If you say so.
I was like, it's weird. Alright, so that was it. So now we're going back here.
All set? My guys have Nightingale at the morgue if you're ready to go take a look.
Let's go. Well, Casey, I got a lead. Looks like we're dealing with a cult. The Cult of the Tree.
A murder cult. Fuck.
Have you heard of this Cult of the Tree, Sheriff?
Only the urban legend. If you're in the woods at night, the cult will get you. That sort of thing.
We're not gonna find out you're the Grand Wizard or something, are we?
played some D&D back in the day. Wizard was always my favorite class.
Morning, Sheriff. Looks like you have some guests.
Ah, morning, Ted. Yeah, real important guests. Deerfest. Always draws a crowd, right?
Too true. More the merrier. Have a good one, Sheriff.
Mm-hmm. Now we're going into the sheriff. That's the police station. There it is.
Hey, Agent Anderson. We're just waiting for Sheriff Breaker before we head in.
Hey, thanks for all the nice weather.
What are you talking about, Thornton?
You know, like...
Mm-hmm.
Hey, boss. Corpse is downstairs ready to go.
Yep, in the morgue, all prepped.
I'd like to take a closer look as soon as possible. Lead the way, Sheriff.
Alright, so then we're going here.
Oh, this is the Bright Falls Sheriff Station.
Just
Anything you need?
Just
stuff?
I was like, we're
We
here.
appreciate the support, Sheriff.
no speeding happening here, I see. Some patience, please.
Alright, so then we got someone. I was like, oh, so this is when. Oh, like with pills, like, oh, so you get med kits now. Instead of like walking and waiting for the sun, not the sun, the light. So you're here. Then also, and this is where I found the most funniest character ever. There, we're gonna watch it.
Only had a tour guide, also spare season. Oh no, a bear. Help. Did somebody call for a tour guide? Oh wow, Koskela Brothers Adventure Tours. Unforgettable tour experiences at affordable prices. That's right. I'm Ilmo Koskela, voted best coffee roaster / tour guide by Coffee World magazine. And I'm here with you, the tour of a lifetime. But Ilmo, I've heard the government has seized and restricted access to many local nature attractions. That is true, Yanko. Many local attractions have recently become fenced off by the government. And that's why at Koskela Brothers Adventure Tours, we say, fuck the government. We have bolt cutters. Oh, wow. You think of everything. And we'll take you anywhere. Hiking through the scenic Elderwood National Park. Fishing in the crystal clear waters of Bright Falls Dam. Bird watching at majestic Mirror Peak. The tour of a lifetime is just one phone call away. Book now to get a 9% discount on this limited edition Oh Dear Diner coffee thermos.
This not gonna give me much of a laugh because I was laughing my fucking ass off when I first saw that. It was fucking hilarious. Okay, here we go. Agent, sheriff. Don't mind me. I'm just gonna take some of your shit.
As you know, the investigation is being taken over by the federal agents. Sheriff Breaker wants us to cooperate fully.
Aye, aye, ma'am.
I'm being serious, Nelson.
I remember there was a backpack here somewhere. There's a backpack here. I want the backpack.
So we share a morgue with the funeral home next door. It's a shoestring budget. I guess you guys don't have that problem, though. Our only coroner rotates between a few other towns, and he's away this week. But you can handle this, right?
I'm qualified to perform examinations. Yes.
This is not full color.
Something about morgues. They always cheer me up.
I can't say I feel the same.
He's joking.
I don't remember. Where did I get that backpack? So I'm trying to get, full. I think either here or here.
I can't get through this.
I was like, then I was like,
Let's take a look at our patient.
I was gonna say, did you at least cover up? And I saw this area again. I was like, nope, they didn't. I was like, fuck. And I was like, fuck you.
Can't be opened on this side. What was the cause of death? What other clues can the body give me? Aha. They did leave something inside his chest.
Defensive wounds. He put up a fight.
This looks like text. A tattoo?
Nightingale didn't strike me as a tattoo guy.
The body shows signs of being submerged in water, post-mortem. It doesn't add up. There's writing on here. Can't make it... Time to see what Nightingale's body can tell us. Nope. Text is smudged. Looks inverted. Heart can't have been marked before removal. There's definitely something in his chest. Did the killers leave it there?
Alright, so I think this is where they go. I'm gonna... Wait, hold on. I was like, okay, come on. Okay, thank you. And here's another page of the manuscript. Shouldn't you be wearing gloves? I forgot what I'm gonna say. Shouldn't you be wearing gloves?
It's the same type of page we found at Cauldron Lake.
Because isn't that, you know, contaminating evidence?
Not see into bright light. Light hurt them, made them vulnerable. Nightingale had no heart, but here he was, killing.
Someone's created a fucked up fantasy about us.
Hey, hold on. We found these kinds of pages. I didn't think they were relevant to this case. I have them right here.
And this is where all shit goes down. What the fuck? Is that Mr. Door?
Sheriff?
What the hell?
Oh, but here it goes. Yep, now you got the thing taken. And he was lurking with Bigfoot.
Didn't see her.
My gun's out in the hall. Gotta get it back. Gotta move. Now.
Yes, it's... Yeah, it's just like what the ticket does. That's what I said. And this was the end of chapter 1. Anyway, let's continue, shall we?
He didn't have a heart, but he still got up. The page predicted all of it. It helped me fight him.
He just disappeared? What the hell is going on here?
We need to figure that out if we're gonna do anything about it. Somehow we need to make sense of this.
Saga was back at Cauldron Lake. Saga had to pursue Nightingale into the overlap. Finding a way in would be difficult. A ritual. Saga would learn how. Stop the monster.
Alright, so now we're going back to, like over here.
There's no rational explanation to what we just saw.
I'd love to blame this on mass hallucination caused by inhaling volcanic gas, but we both know that's bullshit. This was supernatural.
Well, I'm glad you were the one to say it. Now we can figure out a way forward. The victim of a ritualistic murder turns into a monster. Is there a connection?
Looks to me like the cult of the tree is performing rituals to create monsters.
Maybe. We need to start with learning this cult's goal. Their purpose. Right before things got crazy, Sheriff Breaker just vanished.
Maybe the sheriff knew more than he was letting on.
He seemed anxious, like he dreaded what was coming. One more mystery.
Killers are usually the ones performing the ritual, not the detective. Acting out their sick fantasy. They may be trying to get you involved, forcing you into their twisted world.
A dead man turned into a monster. Light as a way to fight him. Pages predicting the future. There's no rational explanation. This is the case we must solve. The page places Nightingale back at Cauldron Lake. Calls him a Taken. We need to head over there, stop him, before anyone else gets hurt.
Okay.
We heard gunshots. Y'all okay? Did you get spooked by the bodies?
Sheriff Breaker disappeared. Nightingale turned into some sort of a monster, and there are offices down. You two handle things here. We need to get back to Cauldron Lake immediately.
Fuck me. That's terrible. We'll do what we can, man.
Now I was just hearing like this. I knew that they are evolved.
That's crazy, right, Thornton? Nightingale's heart was missing. How could he do anything? He's dead.
Yeah, right. Well, that's all crazy talk. Monsters aren't real, and what do you mean the sheriff disappeared? Like Hook? He's gone like magic? Magic's...
One of these out here.
Monsters aren't real, and magic's definitely not real. They're a fine pair.
Yeah. One of these areas they have like the none there.
My client has been held here long enough. Are you gonna let me speak to them or not?
Just a moment, ma'am. Someone will be right with you.
I can't get through this.
Then we have this one.
How many times do we have to do this, Walter? Huh?
I want out!
At my
Something
wit's end.
bad's going down. I can feel it. Let me out!
And I was like, oh look,
You think I like
this is the part where you.
every other day?
Yeah, I said he was in the cell of the drunken man got killed by his own best friend.
Paperwork you're causing me? What's a lot?
Good day.
I was like looking for. Where did I find that backpack? I guess it probably won't matter.
Nightingale and his cult are dangerous. We need to be prepared in case things escalate more than they already have. Can you call it in, Casey?
Smart choice, Anderson. Yeah, Agent Casey here. Yeah. We need backup. The Bright Falls case. Whoever you can spare. ASAP. Think we'll actually find Nightingale at the lake?
The pages haven't been wrong yet?
We can't assume the person writing these pages isn't playing us.
I agree. But it's our best lead. I'm gonna take a quick look around. Meet you back at the car.
See you in a bit.
So this is where I found my next the next TV where it had the
We're at his house to drink some brewskis. Are you coming? No, Ilmo. I'm very busy wearing a turtleneck and drinking wine. Like an asshole. Oh dear. Good needs. I'm a beer to the rescue. Bring out your inner Wolverine with I'm a beer. Wow, this is the best party ever. Thanks, Alma Beer. Alma Beer is a traditional Finnish lager, and we drink it the Finnish way. At the bar while actively avoiding small talk with strangers. Getting blackout drunk on a boat during midsummer and trying not to drown. In the sauna, using your beer can to hide your pippeli from wondering eyes. Partaking in the Finnish tradition of kalsarikännit, drinking at home alone in your underwear with no intentions of going out.
but he's wearing job.
Bad if it's intentional. Alma Beer, your Finnish drinking adventure starts here.
Sorry. As I was wearing some jogger pants. But yeah, it still made me laugh. But luckily they censored their areas, not like they did with Nightingale.
Enjoy your day.
Did you check out the town, Anderson?
Just getting my bearings. Ready to go?
Waiting on you.
And so here we go with another commercial.
What's good here? Any nice restaurants? I'm a bit of a foodie.
Well, the restaurants and shops in town are closed at the moment, unfortunately. They'll have a grand reopening right after Deer Festival.
I think this is where I find my backpack. Like, I'm trying to look for everywhere for the backpack.
It won't open.
Oh, this is actually their base. This is actually this area. Like, look. That actually took me. That just took me to realize the think about that.
Take care.
You can go on. Oh.
You're listening to the Pat Maine Radio Hour, brought to you by Davis Family Moose Jerky. And boy, what an eventful day in Bright Falls.
So this is where I can. I was like, it must be.
It doesn't budge.
Hmm. Hmm. There's supposed to be a third one. Alright. Let's get this done. Back to Cauldron Lake. I'll try to do I'll try to do 3 of those nursery rhymes.
Come clean, Anderson. I know why Nightingale was here 13 years ago. He was chasing a writer, Alan Wake.
Mm-hmm.
Tammy mentioned him. She's writing a book on his disappearance.
You know the detective character from his books, Alex, Casey.
Yeah, I've heard the jokes at the office. Cold case Casey. Murder case Casey. Sorry.
Haha. It's the same name, similar job. It's the first thing anyone thinks of. It annoyed me, but that was it. Then, 10 years ago, I started getting strange letters in the mail. Fragments of prose describing murders. You've heard the stories about what happened in New York. Some of it, at least. Bodies started to pile up. It was a murder cult. Turns out the fragments sent to me were from the crime books of Alan Wake. The cult was copycatting the murders from the books. In their heads, they were performing a ritual to bring Wake back. Their imagined prophet. After that case, I started looking into Wake's disappearance on the side.
And you thought this case might be connected to him? His name does keep popping up.
I just wanted you to have all the facts.
Next time, give them to me before we find ourselves in the middle of a horror story.
Yeah. The heart.
The page says Nightingale's in something called an overlap. Need to figure out exactly what that means.
I'm happy I'm not in charge of this mess.
Thanks. Let's start looking for Nightingale where he was killed. The writer of these pages knows what will happen. Because they're behind this, or because they can see what's coming. Impossible things are happening here. A world operating on different rules. I need to understand this strange logic. To see the clues. To solve the case.
And this is where I saw him. I was like, oh my god!
Hello there.
It's him!
How are you folks doing? Those restricted areas don't do a damn thing, huh?
Hello. Saga Anderson. Are you two supposed to be here?
I'm Ilmo Koskela. Fantastic to meet you. And yes, Stephen here hired me to show him through the woods. He's in town on important government business. Fixing this impressive piece of hardware.
I work for the FBC, ma'am. I'm authorized to be here.
And I bet you two are here about that murder. Nasty stuff. How's it going?
How did you hear about the murder, Ilmo? Do you know anything that could help us?
People tend to tell me things. The Koskela brothers are kind of a household name around here. Speaking of, if you're looking for some fun, stop by Watery. Just down the road from Bright Falls, there's our Coffee World amusement park. There's sauna ja vihta. And we offer a variety of guided tours, hunting, fishing, hiking, whatever strikes your fancy. You name it, we probably got it.
What is this thing?
It's just a monitoring station, ma'am. The Federal Bureau of Control checks volcanic activity and air toxicity levels. No need to worry, though. It's mostly for research purposes.
That's one gorgeous sweater, Saga. Looks Nordic. I bet a family member made it.
My mother made this sweater for me. How do you know?
I knew it. My mom used to knit those sweaters for me and my brother. Watery, my hometown, was founded by Finnish immigrants. So between your name and the sweater, I figured your family might be from Finland too. Suomi, Finland. Pulla, Karjalan piirakka.
Close. My mom's family is from Sweden originally. I don't know much about them beyond that. The sweater is just something to remember her by. Stephen, we're investigating a murder that occurred nearby. What can you tell me about your bureau?
Nothing that isn't classified, I'm afraid. But I don't know anything about a murder. Operations here are run by a different department. I'm just here to make some repairs. The wiring on this thing frays every couple months.
Yep, that's the raccoons. They grow real big here with teeth like you wouldn't believe. Can't gnaw right through a garbage can.
That's all for now.
Here it is.
What'd you find there, Stephen?
Nothing. Just something that shouldn't be here. Raccoons, my ass.
Let's get to the murder site, Casey.
So
A
go.
lot of things about this case keep bothering me. But one thing feels really off. Breaker's disappearance. I don't get the feeling Nightingale was responsible.
He was about to give you more of those pages. Something didn't want us to have them? Or was protecting him from Nightingale? Spontaneous combustion? I don't know what. Not the kind of disappearance we normally solve. Our crime scene's drowning. I never minded rain. Feels like home.
No sign of Nightingale. But the page did place him at Cauldron Lake, in an overlap. So how do we follow him there?
Maybe something around here will tell us.
We've seen this symbol before.
Within there's the footprints.
Bare feet. Nightingale. The cult of the tree is behind these murders. This case just became much more complicated. I'll need to start a new file. But it's my first cult case. Exciting.
Like I said, let's get through this done. We'll go here. Marking for here. Drop off.
The tracks lead into the water.
Yeah, well. Ah, fuck!
I feel something. A presence. Nightingale isn't far.
I knew it was gonna happen, but I still get scared. I still got scared.
What is that? These aren't the same tracks that were here before. They're headed into the tree, not out of it. My flashlight burned the dark stuff away.
The fuse was in place. Saga stepped into the witch's hut. Inside, a bright light. There were objects that stood out to Saga, as if the light had manifested them.
The witch's hut. Okay. I trust the pages to lead me to the overlap.
It always gave me a good jump scare.
This is the witch's hut.
Anderson, thought I saw something in the woods. Probably just a deer, but I'm gonna check it out.
Okay. This fuse is busted.
That's how for my third one.
Good. People should really stop littering, though.
Put this right here. And there's where we get our first coffee. Which I ain't gonna do that.
Another page. Making progress.
Do a quick save.
The image of the witch in the sign. Saga addressed the witch. The smudged line on the heart. The second part recited from memory. I brought you the heart, witch. Show me the terror. Saga pushed the heart through the hole in the sign.
Yep. Already got the answers to these. The page from the witch's hut seems to be describing some kind of ritual. No. To get into the overlap,
I need to find Nightingale's heart. Read the line imprinted on it, plus the line on the page to the witch's ladle sign. Then push the heart through the hole in the sign. Nightingale's heart disappeared from the morgue. Where is it now? I know Nightingale is somewhere around Cauldron Lake.
The tree was a threshold.
Mm-hmm.
This place and the dark place. You're in over your head. Next stop, Caldera Street Station.
The threshold. Like a doorway. Leading to Nightingale. It's somehow connected to a tree. Witch's ladle? I need Nightingale's heart to get to the overlap. Where is it?
The cultist leaned close. He was there, but he was risen. Nightingale was there. The opposite of sunspots. Who said that?
That's not it. I don't have what I need to find Nightingale's heart. There must be more. Nightingale's heart. Where is it?
While they played cards in the general store, the witch had stolen his heart. Get out of my house.
Nightingale's heart is at the general store, in a fridge.
Alright, so also here you can just read the manuscripts. I don't know what's wrong with the cold tree. Alright, this look at.
I need to check the general store for the heart.
Alright, game saved.
Casey, I'm headed to the general store. I think I know how to get into the overlap.
Roger that. I followed some ATV tracks in the woods and got a bit turned around.
Did you get lost?
I've only been lost once in my life, Anderson. The years I spent with my ex-wife. I'll find my way back, don't you worry about it.
You're going to the store. Since this we're in a story, it's going to be a little more easier to pick up those guys than normal. Just for this episode, okay? When we get back to our original programming, like, it's going to go back to normal. I'm just doing this because I don't want to do this all over again. Like, with normal, like, it gets... Alright, so here we go.
Christ!
And here comes... Wow, it takes two.
A monster, like Nightingale. The text on the heart is clearer now. Legible. Sounds literary, but what does it mean?
feel like I recognize this. The fridge. The heart. I knew it would be here. Like I saw it in a dream. And now I need to give the heart to the witch.
There's one of those backpacks. I found another one of those backpacks. Well, I saw two of them. But I only saw, this was the second time, I guess. There we go. Get back my shotgun. They're like, how did she know the code? So like I said, I already know see the code, so if you want to know what's the code is, it's right there. That's the code right there. You might see it. I mean, I'm just quickly.
Casey, there are cultists in the area. They're taken, like Nightingale. Watch yourself out there.
Yeah, thanks for the heads up. I'm still finding my way back.
You have the worst sense of direction.
Any city in America I can get through drunk and blindfolded. It's these damn trees.
Okay. I'm en route to Witch's Ladle. I need to perform a ritual to open the overlap. This case just keeps getting weirder. But it is exciting.
Let's go in the right track. There's footprints.
All of them.
Here, go do this. There we go. Do this.
The wave crashed on the far side of the mirror. I brought you the Heart Witch. Show me the terror.
Yep. Here it is. Ha! Ha! Didn't get me this time. I knew it was gonna happen.
I think I'm in the overlap. Are you still on your way? Casey! Casey, do you read me? Logan? Logan! Where are you? What the fuck was that? Logan's back in Virginia. You're imagining things.
Please help me.
What was that? Wait. Did I get turned around? No, this is right. This place is looping. Like a nightmare.
There's right, yeah.
He's here. Nightingale.
Trapped here. Who escaped?
There's Alan.
Who is that? It's like they're coming in over a bad signal.
Oh.
No, no, no! No, no! I have to get to safety.
Yeah, fine. Definitely more. Ah, there it is. He's a lot more tougher when you play on normal. Like it wastes a lot of ammo to kill this guy. Oh shit. Oh, he's dead. We kill him. And this is where we see the first time we see Alan Wake.
Who are you?
What is this? Who are you?
Hear me.
I'm Saga Anderson, FBI. I can hear you.
Cauldron Lake.
Yes, I'm at Cauldron Lake. Where are you?
How to escape. In danger. The dark presence.
There's anywhere back here.
Danger. Thanks. Got it.
And there we can see Alan Wake. Who he has escaped.
Hey! Are you okay?
No! It's my fault! It got out with my face! Scratch!
Sir, calm down. I'm gonna need you to take a breath.
He's changed the story. The dark presence. We must stop it before...
Easy now. First things first. What's your name?
My name is Alan Wake. I'm a writer. I've been...
Wake? Where did you come from? You've been missing for 13 years.
13.
And this is the end of the second chapter.
Anders, where did you go? All of a sudden the radio stopped working and then that flooding just disappeared. Crazy forest. Is this who I think it is?
Casey, say hello to Alan Wake. Mr. Wake, this is Special Agent Alex Casey. He'll escort you to our car. Casey, I'll meet you there, right after I take a look around. If the flooding's receded, there might be evidence we missed earlier.
Okay. See you there.
Alex Casey? How? Am I still... Is this the dark place? No, it can't be.
Should look around. With the flooding gone, could be further clues out there. The flooding disappeared very suddenly. I wonder if there's any connection to the overlap. To Nightingale.
It's a bit of a hike to the car, Wake. Get your bearings, and we'll head out.
I need another minute.
Now we can get to over here. And this is where I'm gonna get to go show you the nursery rhymes. And also the first of my stash. And this is where we saw the first wolf.
Even the animals are turning into monsters.
This used to be locked. So what's this one? So yeah, this is where I saw, ooh, the arrows. And this is where I found the stash key. And I was like, oh, where is it at? Since I saw it was right here. I thought this was the stash box. But nope, I was wrong. And here he is, the first ever,
written here.
the first ever,
Or a riddle. A little clothespin doll.
there's-
Perfect weird souvenir for Logan. Reminds me of the nursery rhymes I read to Logan when she was little.
this is where I was, this is our first one. 1 bird for light, 2 for darkness, 3 birds for a fight, 4 for a storm, 5 birds for injury, 6 for misery, 7 for the end, whatever it may be. And the answer was this. And then
Something
this happened.
feels different. I should look around. A charm. Cute. It'll go great on the bracelet Logan made for me. Huh. That was strange. Gotta keep an eye out for more of these rhymes.
That was first of our riddles. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's it. So there still is the there is locks here. I thought normal you gotta find lock, keys. Nope, never mind. This is there, and here's the second one I found.
Another one of those rhymes.
So I was like, where is this one? You gotta come in. You gotta go in here.
I feel bad for these guys.
So here we go. Don't know the password to that. Redacty. No. This is where we find the. I think this is where we get the. No, we don't get the hero doll here. Probably is upstairs. Yep. Right here. There he is. The wolf doll. So let's just go and do this for now.
Nightingale goes missing for 13 years, shows up murdered, and then turns into a monster. After I stop Nightingale, a rider who's also been missing for 13 years turns up. What's the connection? What kind of case is this?
Anyways, so you can see this.
Creepy dolls? Mysterious rhymes? No weirder than anything else going on, I guess. That's not right.
Half in the hero doll. Gotta find the hero doll. It needs the hero doll to complete this it's not even here. Where did I find that? Where did I find the hero doll first? There's the hero doll. Those are a few I found. So then we go here. So we go here. The crow, not the hero's here. And the wolf was there.
I have a weird feeling something's changed. What is this? What the hell?
And you know, and a fucked up thing happened.
Another charm for my bracelet.
And it's where you get the I get the one up. But that was effed up. There's one more left. Around Steam side, around Steam, the Steam side.
We've
Then
reached the car, Anderson. How's it going down there?
I think I'm done here. I'll meet you at the parking lot.
no, we only have 2 more areas to
I've
go.
been thinking more about the cult of the tree. What sort of cult refers to themselves as a cult?
In my experience, they don't.
We're not seeing the full picture yet.
This is where I think I found the nursery rhyme again. The riddle. It would give me like a flare charm. Well, this right here would give me a call. It's the this is the one of the other containers to give me some supplies. So here we go. So I got
A locked box.
so it'll say rock, tree.
Is that the cult of the tree symbol on it? Wonder what's inside. I should take a look around for a way to open this thing. A creepy twig sculpture?
So right here is like it'll be like 3 plus 3 be 6. So it'd be 6. Three plus 3 is I guess you have here. So minus it would be 5. 8, 6, 5. That's what I have. It took me a while to find those. Like I had to look everywhere in this area, and I was like, ah, I found it. And I saw it. Yeah, plus and minus. So there we go. And this is giving me so that's gives me the more up in my pack, more of the stuff.
These stashes could contain clues about the cult. Better keep an eye out for more.
This is the only one I only found so far in this area. Still cold tree. Well, okay, that's done. So now I'm gonna look back over here. This is where I found it's probably right around over here. It was around here somewhere. Yeah, I think I found it. Yeah, I think I found it. This is where you do your first or generator. And here's another one of the pages.
There's a rhyme over here.
There it is. So, a mother crow sits in her nest, guarding her babies, doing her best to protect her home from the beasts. But only hero can break those two apart. The hero, crow, and the wolf.
Keep trying. Yeah.
There we go. And there it is. The charm.
Another charm. Good thing Logan made me this bracelet.
When you saw the wolves from from the second gameplay, those wolves are like holy shit, they are tough. So this is what all I found so far. So now we're gonna take this way. This is what I took when I was going to try to get back home. This took me like around 3 hours to do all this stuff. Like I did with Alan Wake 2. The second chapter. Because I went to this area to check those out. Either I forgot to do that, or I probably would do it when I'm doing off gameplay. Because I think I was just so rushed to get this gameplay done. And I was like, fuck this shit, I want to get home. I just want to go to bed. That's what I meant to say. Yeah, I haven't been here. Unless. Yeah, it's got bolt cutters. Let me see if I try to go. I think it's like I don't want to go there anyways. Sorry, this area. I mean, I'm sorry not talking so much. Not talking so much. I just been here a lot. So, I mean, I already did this, so I wouldn't talk much because I already did this before.
I'm not done here yet.
Okay, so the thing. So I couldn't go there anyways. Alright, good to know. Good to know I wasted time here. It's good to know I wasted some time. Make sure I'm getting the right path. Alright, here we are.
You ready to go?
Yeah, back to Bright Falls. And we're gonna do Alan Casey's story.
Mr. Wake, we're taking you back to our field office in Bright Falls. You can freshen up there, and then we'll talk properly.
Hey, Mom. Before you say anything, I'm totally fine. Don't freak out. Dad shouldn't have even texted you.
Logan? No one texted me. What's going on?
I'm totally fine. I slipped, that's all. God, it's not the end of the world.
Put your father on the phone.
Okay. Dad, it's Mom.
Don't worry, hon. Logan slipped in the shower and bumped her head. She has a slight concussion, but I'm keeping an eye on her. Lucky I heard her fall. She could have drowned.
Jesus, David. Why didn't you call?
I tried. It didn't go through. She's fine, really. But what about you? You sound stressed.
No, it's, just a weird case, that's all.
Well, if you need a hint, my years of board game victories tell me Colonel Mustard did it.
I'll keep an eye out for him. Love you, Dave.
Love you too, honey. Want to say bye to Logan?
Just tell her I love her. Bye for now.
Alright. Back to here. Let's just sip our coffee at the same time. And I was like, what? That was just not random.
Is there anyone you'd like us to reach out to, Mr. Wake?
Yeah, coffee.
A long time.
No. No. They'd be in danger. It'll come for me.
Okay, let's talk about something else. Robert Nightingale. Do you know him? You were both here in 2010.
Oh yeah, he's a total douchebag.
Got him back then.
Yeah.
That's the last time I saw him.
I thought he was dead.
10 years.
Jeez.
Tell us about the pages. You had what looks like a title page with you. Return. Is this the name of the story on these pages? The writer's name has been scratched out pretty violently, but your name can still be made out underneath.
Scratched out. Yeah. Scratch.
Did you write these pages, Mr. Wake?
I'm trying to remember. It's a crazy jumble, like a nightmare. It doesn't make sense.
So now we go to here. And here's the transaction. I cannot speak today. And I was like, what the fuck is this? Ugh. So here's the talk show I was talking about with Mr. Door. And I saw the picture, like, hey, it's the Olin Brothers! Yeah!
Yeah. Waking up in places with no
Yeah, there they are.
It was out of control. I didn't need another mugshot in the fucking tabloids.
Yeah, look at that.
Had I already done the show? Was that a recording?
Okay, so here's the real life not cartoon cutscene again. Oh, I'm thrown out.
Good to see you, Alan. Great to see you. Welcome back to the show. Come on.
Yeah.
Oh, man. It is so good to see you, Alan. This must be an exciting time for you. Tell me, does it ever get old?
So does what get old?
Publishing a new book.
Yeah, publishing a book.
Okay there, my friend. You look like you've been cooped up in the writer's room for a few too many years.
Oh, yeah. Oh, hey. Hey, man.
You know, I've waited so long to get my hands on the sequel to Departure.
Wait, what?
Left us on quite the cliffhanger. We've all been dying to know what "it's not a lake, it's an ocean" really means.
You and me both.
Well,
I know the lake was the ocean.
Initiation hits the shelves tomorrow.
Wait, what?
What?
That's exactly what every reader will be asking. This book is mind-bending. It's so cerebral. I mean, how would you describe it? An auto-fictional thought experiment? A horror story? postmodern detective story?
Wait. This isn't right. I haven't written anything.
I've written that book.
He's so humble.
Okay, you got me. Good prank, very funny.
Very funny.
But yeah, sad to say, I've not written this.
I had never written.
Written a book, right?
Or maybe it was written by your evil double.
You mean Mr. Scratch?
Well played, man. That is spot on. Playing the role here. Pretending the world of the book overlaps our own. That's very meta indeed. You see, Initiation tells the story of a fictional writer named Alan Wake, who is trapped in a nightmare, desperately trying to find the manuscript of a novel he has forgotten he has written. The book is set in New York, but it might not be New York at all. He is tormented by his dark doppelganger, and guided by visions of a fictional detective he has written. That's right, Alex Casey is in this book as well.
Oh, really?
I guess we'll just keep doing this the whole show. The joke's on me.
But isn't that what you sign up for with autofiction?
Yeah.
No, seriously. I found the structure of the reality you build in the book fascinating. It reminded me of The Matrix. I mean, the writer is physically in his writer's room, trapped there, and he projects himself out to this dark dream of New York through the story he is writing. Like astral projection. Did I get that right?
Yeah.
Exactly right.
Can I get coffee, please?
Go on. I should be taking notes here. This is great stuff.
Notes to that other Alan Wake in that room writing this as we speak?
Yeah, you mean Mr. Scratch?
All in your story, Alan?
Yeah.
No, I wish you every success with your new book, Alan. I hope it's as successful as your best-selling Alex Casey series.
Oh, yeah.
Initiation hits the shelves tomorrow. After this, I'm sure we'll all be eagerly awaiting the culmination of this hero's journey trilogy of yours. A book called Return, perhaps.
Like I said, Return from that's from the episodes, the DLC.
One of the strangest interviews of my entire career, Alan. Always talk of meta-narratives. Kept expecting to disappear once this scene ends.
Hey, the lighting. You gotta fix your light, man. Oh. And everyone fucking left. Well, fuck me, I guess. So this is,
I'm losing it. Something's not right here. I needed to get home. To Alice.
Yeah, I was like, and he's doing this shit. I was like, oh, he's doing this shit again.
What the hell was that interview? Some kind of joke? Initiation? I never wrote a book called Initiation. This felt like a bad dream. Could make a good horror story.
Yeah. And this is,
Old Gods of Asgard.
Yeah.
That name sounded familiar.
Yeah, because you talked to them around the first game. And here's, Mr. Door.
I was a mess. I'd never heard of this talk show or Mr. Door before. None of it felt right. Was I losing my mind?
So I was looking at, like, what is the code? And I was like, wait a second. I was like, haha! 665. And I was...
There was something here. A broken transmission I couldn't quite make out. What was that? A message? Impossible to say.
Yeah, I couldn't see him. Yeah, because also it took me a while. Also, it took me a while to figure out. So now you're supposed to go here, but no, you're supposed to go over here and close the door like I did last time. Oh shit!
There was something in the studio with me. I had to get out.
Earthquake. Oh no. Oh no. Please. Help me. Get out of the stupid door.
like a drowning man gasping for air. This place felt familiar. A ghost of a memory surfaced, about riding here for countless days.
Oh yeah, so it's just
I had been writing. Initiation. You must write to escape.
So this is, and here's the one I was talking about.
A plot board for mapping out a story. On the index cards, the nightmare that just happened to me. A summary of the story so far. But other notes as well. Warnings. I had written them. I couldn't remember what it all meant. The name Scratch filled me with dread. I could trust these words. I had to act on them. You must write to escape.
Alright, so now we go back here. We go typewriting.
I didn't remember much, but I knew my thoughts and ideas could manifest as reality in this dark place. I'd use my writing to project myself out of this room, like a deep-sea diver to go deeper and explore the depths of this prison for a way out. This room was my mode. Writing was my lifeline. I would start again at the talk show.
Mm-hmm. Alright, we're back here.
Oh, you're too kind. Welcome back. We have a great show for you here tonight. We have a treat for all you Alex Casey fans out there. Alex Casey himself is here tonight. That's right. Sam Lake, ladies and gentlemen. The actor who has given his face to the famous detective in the film series. And of course, we have Alan Wake here. Best-selling writer, the books, the films are based on. Let's do this!
Alright, let's go back here.
Welcome back to the show.
Whoa.
So, Alan, as the creator of the character, how do you feel about this?
What?
Sorry, what?
I don't know.
It can be an awkward question with the man
Lack of coffee.
right next to you, but I mean, how do you feel about him in the role of Casey? Does he look the part to you?
He looks exactly like I always imagined Casey to be.
Like a fucking douchebag.
Thank you. That means so much to me. I'm a huge fan of your books.
So, what's the problem, Alan? Because on more than one occasion, you've voiced your reservations about the adaptations.
It's not that.
I want more than Max Prime.
Gone with choices that are different from mine. I feel protective about my stories, and these adaptations...
He's more Max Prime than Casey.
I don't know. I guess I just wish I could have been more involved in making them.
Well, in that case, you won't have seen this either.
We have a
clip from the new film, Murder Case Casey. Should we roll it, or do you want to say something first, Sam?
Nah, just roll it.
Jeez, even your voice sounds like a douchebag.
This city was an old scar that refused to heal. The rain made it fester. It needed the sun, but there was only the night. I was tired. Insomnia covered me like a plastic film. I was watching the world through a rain-slick window, my own reflection haunting the view. I was trying to track down a missing writer. My only clue was a table lamp, shaped like an angel. The only thing to shed light on this sordid mystery.
That's great! Murder Case Casey! Great job, Sam. Very exciting and very meta. I'm looking forward to seeing more.
Wait, stop. What was that about a writer? About a lamp?
Why do I keep seeing on this chair? Shouldn't I be like right here? But anyways, so let's get back to here. So everything, so this one also did change as well. 6, 5, 5, 6, 5. I never figured it out. I was gonna do the code again, but it's like, wait, they must have changed it. So yep, they did. Editing stayed the same, except for this. I can go for it. I can go in now. And guess who's right here?
Hello?
Here he is.
Lorraine! There you are, Tom. Oh, not so much evil that not a bit of good as well. Not one without the other. Good to see you.
Hey, I can't seem to find my way out of here. Can you point me to the exit?
Totta helvetissä. Of course, Tom. The work will instruct its maker. I was gonna get something from the basement for you, but you can get it yourself now. The more cooks, the worse the soup.
And this is like a joke, like, you seem you have everything under control. Like I said, like, this is the guy from, this is the janitor from Control. I'm surprised he's there.
Have we met before? Are you trapped in the dark place too?
You remember Ahti, the janitor. You can't be lost if you don't worry about where you are headed. So don't worry, Tom. The sun will shine even into a heap of twigs. Just remember to turn on the lights. It won't take long when you get to work.
What do you want me to get from the basement? And my name's Alan, not Tom.
Ja, mutta katsoppa a man, but a man with a tool makes two, Tom. Eikö niin? And a man with a tool can build his own exit. It's in a shoebox, in the basement where you left it. Safe as in the Lord's purse. Here's the key.
Thank you. Thank you, janitor. No, oops. Jeez, I look terrible. I mean, they did so much details, but they couldn't, you know. But they couldn't do reflection in the mirrors.
An old lamp and a shoebox.
Yeah, there it is.
Was this what the janitor had left for me?
So you already seen this.
The lamp felt significant. A tool for bringing light to the darkness.
So then I do this.
I felt a magnetic pull between the lamp and the... Whoa! When the light jumped into my lamp, The whole room changed, like something in a dream. Opening a way forward, the lamp was humming. The bulb glowed. And how the glow in the lamp went out, shifting the light in the room. The light carved out something new from the darkness.
I'm gonna say the same thing again. Look at me! I'm Ron Weasley from Harry Potter! From episode like 7 or 6. 6 or 7. Or in 7 part 2.
I needed to find another way out.
Yeah, there's the janitor, the patrol, like I told you before. And here's where we were.
The dark place wants to drown me. I'm losing myself. I have to fight it. I have to remember the clicker, the light switch. I lost it, but I have the lamp now. The lamp the switch was cut from. This place is a nightmare. Not real, and yet more real than anything. The danger and the horror real. It feeds off my mind, twisting whatever it takes into psychotic reality. I'm trapped here. I write to escape. I've tried this many times, written countless stories, forgotten how many. I keep failing, but I must keep trying. I use the story to dive deeper. Every word I write is a step forward on the spiral of the darkness. I dive to the body to find the answer, the map, and the key, and the compass. It's combined to form a door leading out. But how do you open a door that's not a door? At the bottom of an ocean, that's not an ocean. And a lake, that's not a lake.
It's an ocean. Alright guys, so that was the this is where we're left off for the second part. Now we are going to go back to here. We're going back to here. I want to make sure that I'm back where I was for part 3.
Rose.
Oh, okay, so I got...
She's that waitress from the diner. This is one weird cult.
Oh. Sorry, guys. So I'm gonna leave this episode. I'm gonna leave this episode here. I'm gonna go right back where I was the last time I was here. So I hope you guys enjoy this, guys. So much for us, guys. I'll see you guys, in the next video, guys. I'll be right back.
The cult is leaving supplies around for themselves. This will be handy. That's it. The cult isn't well organized.
Bye, guys.
People aren't following orders.